We're back for another Real Whovians cast tonight. It is the Real Whovians cast 750, Hellbent Part 2. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Billy. What's up, Billy?
That was insane. Oh my goodness. You can go first.
No, I said enough the last cast, so I'm just going to be quiet mostly and see what everybody's reaction is. So, plus I have to watch it a couple more times. But go ahead.
I liked it a lot, but
then you didn't.
Oh my god.
Come on, say what you like first.
And I cried like a little bitch.
Say what you liked at first.
Okay, I liked the very beginning when he steps out and the general's trying to talk to him and he's just like, no, and he like closes the door on him. I liked all that stuff, and then I was really confused when Clara when he first brought her back into the extraction thing. I was really confused because at first I was like, wait, is she like part-time Lord? Because but then I started to get it. And then when the general regenerates, when you first see like just the top of his head or her head, I was like, Danny Pink.
Right.
Danny Pink.
Right.
And oh my gosh. And then the final, I hate Ashilda. I can't stand her.
Right.
She ruins everything. Well, I didn't even realize you were in here. Anyways, that final scene between the doctor... Also, that threw me for a loop when he was the one that forgot. Because I totally thought it was going to be a Donna Noble type deal.
Well, that's what it was taken from, basically, but...
Yeah, but... Oh, my goodness. And then the reverse the polarity, and the... What does he say? It's always Fort Knox. Cheese.
Cheese is right. All right, good, Billy. You ask Daniel. You be the host for a second. Go ahead.
Daniel, what did you think, bro?
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. Unfortunately, the whole thing of there being Paul McGann and David Tennant as sliders.
Well, I'm glad that was cut. If they even filmed it, because I heard that was cut. I'm glad that was cut.
What? It was cut?
I heard it was, but if it did or it didn't, I'm glad that wasn't in it.
Why?
Because that would have made crap look even more like crap.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would have loved that scene.
Not at all. Not the way this episode turned out to be. Absolutely
I know.
not.
I said to myself, oh, if Joe didn't like Clara being with the first Doctor and picking out his TARDIS, if he didn't like Clara being the longest running companion, if he didn't like Clara being there with the Doctor before he became the Doctor as a child, he's not going to like this, that's for sure.
Well, the thing is that we were talking in the last cast, and I was loving the episode up until a certain point, same as everybody, and then it went from a high to all the way down. I didn't understand the purpose of trying to insinuate that maybe he's human, maybe he's not. I don't like that.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't get that.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like what they were talking about, where he went with the president's daughter. What are you trying to say? What did you do?
Yeah, that was confusing.
A lot of stuff that they did didn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. Why would she know what he did with Amy and Rory, and why would she know to copy the restaurant? And he knows that the restaurant's not there; it's supposed to be on the other side of town. So why would you? And then the way it looks in space, a restaurant twisting, that looks terrible.
Okay, and are they insinuating that Clara and Ashilda are going on adventures together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wouldn't that be just as bad?
This is the thing, okay? He basically copied off of Russell T. Davis's stuff, okay? when David Tennant did not listen to the Ood and went on all those joyrides adventures, delaying the inevitable, that's what Clara and Ashilda are doing. They says, well, we don't have to go right now. So they went on like 100 adventures or whatever, and then they bring it back to Gallifrey.
Yeah, it ticks me off because it's still just as bad as her traveling with the Doctor.
Which technically she could appear in it again. Technically.
Exactly.
Many times.
Ah.
She could be the River Song, like basically appearing and him not knowing who she is, basically.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of the preview for the next one?
I love River Song, so I was cool with that.
Yeah,
but
it looks pretty sick.
I don't understand how he could be upset if you don't remember her.
Well,
maybe
I mean, it's like he said, it's like reading a book. Like you don't have any emotional attachment if you don't remember. So why would he be upset?
Didn't he say he just didn't remember what she looked like and it sounded like?
No, but the thing is that it's like reading a story. Like, oh, it's mine? Oh, okay. But he don't have any emotional attachment to it.
Yeah,
he's not. So, like, why would he be upset? Like, why would he miss her if he didn't know her? Like, I don't understand why Moffat's going on or what's going to be hard for him this time. How could it be hard? He don't remember her.
That makes sense.
Total sense. So I think Moffat screwed up himself. But
yeah.
It doesn't look cool having a restaurant travel in space like that. It looks stupid.
That was weird.
And anybody in America, I'm sure, is going to say the same thing. That looks retarded. Maybe, a restaurant in space.
Maybe they changed it right afterwards.
God. And I don't know why she took the form of the TARDIS to make it look like that. I also don't understand. I don't get Ashilda. I mean, Ashilda's the reason you died, and now you're going to travel with this woman? I mean, okay.
Ashilda was cool when she was nice, when she wasn't immortal.
Wouldn't she be a real jerk if she survived the end of the universe?
She was acting like it.
I mean, what is this thing about the Doctor going in there for 4 days? I mean, they copied off the Master. The Master looked at the untempered schism and became crazy, and the Doctor went in there and was missing for 4. That makes no sense. It's like, how does Time Lords not know where their kids are?
And they made a huge deal that the Master is why he met Clara, because the Master wants chaos because of the hybrid or whatever. But
that doesn't make any sense either.
Yeah, and like if you feel like he would have showed up or something if they was that important. I don't know.
So the Master wins, basically. She got the Doctor to do what he wanted to do. She got him to depose Rassilon. Maybe that's what she wanted, because Rassilon caused her to regenerate, maybe? I don't know.
Perhaps. Also, yeah, that guy, the president being... Did we know before going in that it was Rassilon?
He had the glove. We speculated that it was, but we weren't sure. But
I like
he has regenerations. I mean...
Yeah, it makes sense.
He's gonna be different. He's gonna regenerate. I mean,
yeah, he's immortal. Rassilon's immortal.
Well,
remember the 5 Doctors?
He's got regenerations. I mean, that was different. That was because his mind was hooked up to the supercomputer, but they restored him with the Time War. So now he's alive again. You know.
Yeah, I like the first half of the episode better than the second.
It just was...
I just wasn't expecting all that second half to be really focused on Clara, like it was.
Like I said, it was called. They should have called it Clara the movie, or they could have called it bullshit, and more bullshit, because that's basically we were fed at the end, twisting our head. I don't know how many times with throwing nonsense in there.
Was that the Doctor's mother?
No.
Wait, what?
That was more like the Doctor's like nanny or something.
Oh, the
butler, the female butler or whatever she was. I mean, that was like his, took care of him when the mother and father weren't around. I don't know.
Yeah. I just love the beginning so much. I got such a big smile when when the ship's like step away from the Doctor and then he walks up to it. He's just like.
I feel that we got cheated because they ruined Gallifrey. They didn't have to have Gallifrey in this. I mean, this
and it's
doesn't make any sense.
And it's like, in the 50th anniversary, the Doctor made such a big deal out of saving Gallifrey, and then at the end or whatever, it's like he made such a big deal about finding Gallifrey, and because he's so pissed off, it's just like he gets there finally. It's like no impact, and it's like he just doesn't
There's
care.
no impact to go back. Like, nobody's going to want to go to see that. And the fans don't care about Gallifrey now, I don't think. I mean, you ruined the moment. I mean, why is he in the 50th to 12th? I mean, there's no purpose for him to be in the 50th if you didn't need his equation, so what was he doing there? When does he go there? It doesn't make any sense.
Has he gone there, like...
I have no idea.
Since as the 12th Doctor, as the 12th Doctor that we've seen, has he gone there, or is that just implied?
No, he's. I guess in the future he's still going to go to the Tom Moore thing, but I don't know why. It just doesn't make any sense now.
Probably pissed off at the Time Lords. He's like, screw up the equation, so they just blow up.
Well, maybe he does. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's maybe. I mean,
Moffat, you're pissing us off.
I'm very upset actually with this
Next
episode.
thing he's gonna do, he's gonna kill Osgood.
I do gotta say, Capaldi's brilliant. Jenna Louise Coleman's brilliant. All the actors are brilliant. But the story lost me.
Yeah.
Moffat lost me.
Yeah, even though the story lost me, I still cried.
Moffat lost me with the second half of the episode.
Yeah.
Too much crap thrown in. What?
So you heard that they cut out the scene with David Tennant and
I don't know if it was cut or not. I don't know if it was filmed or not. I don't know. I just know that.
What would that have even been?
If they did, it's a good thing because that would have ruined the episode even further. I thought, just by putting because you wasted. Wonder why? Because Gallifrey shouldn't have been in this episode. They made a whole big thing in the 50th about him searching for Gallifrey. Oh my God, there's going to be a quest. Oh my God, it's going to be a big thing to find Gallifrey. And this is all about Clara. So Gallifrey was just background noise. It was just there, but it was wasted in this episode. There was no purpose to it. I mean, it just was terrible. Nobody's going to have any interest. See, like I said before, right? My problem is that Moffat, I lost faith in him explaining anything. Because all he's doing is creating questions. I don't care anymore. I don't trust him to answer anything anymore. I mean, how many years is he doing this and he's not answering anything? It's getting too late where you're never going to answer it. It's annoying now. I'm getting pissed off now.
Okay, so the Gallifrey he was on was billions of years, 4.5 billion years in the future, right?
No, they just traveled there. I don't know. They just put themselves there, but they're not.
Does he know? Does he know the location now?
Yeah, he knows exactly where they are now.
So, if they're at the end of the universe, are they like in the year 100 trillion or something?
It doesn't even matter. What are they doing there? Are they afraid of the Daleks? Are they just hiding? What are you doing there?
They said they were at the end of the universe, right?
But what are they doing there? Why are they there? Why don't they just go around? Why don't they travel around? Why don't they put Gallifrey where it was? Are they afraid of somebody? Like, what are they doing?
Maybe they can't. Maybe they can't. They
can. They unfroze themselves. The Doctor said they took themselves out of the pocket universe. They unfroze it. Now they're there hiding from who? From what? Why are they there?
Well, they're afraid.
Good question.
Everybody's pissed off with them.
Well, that's what they said. Everybody pissed off with them. So that's a stupid thing. I mean, now nobody cares about Gallifrey. Now you just ruined the whole thing with Gallifrey.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like not even the Doctor doesn't even give a shit.
I honestly, and you kind of ruined the Face the Raven episode too, because you took away from that too.
No, she's gonna go back at some point to that point.
I honestly think the only way to fix this is to bring Jenna Louise Coleman back for one more episode. I just showed them because I think that this is too screwed up.
They probably will.
Nah, Moffat has to bring them back. This episode is too screwed up. There's too much underlying things. You went somewhere with the hybrid thing, and you stole from the Dr. Donna. You got to fix it. There's got to be we got to go flat out.
Moffat said Clara is never coming back, but
no, she's back.
Moffat lies.
Listen,
I mean, she's got billions and billions of years now, so I think.
Listen, I bring it back in the opening two-parter because you know what? This is a problem. He screwed up Gallifrey, and he screwed up everything, and he's got to fix it, okay? So listen, do me a favor, appear in this episode or two, we'll clear things up, and that's it, okay? The face the Raven thing, prevent the whole damn thing. Prevent it or something. They're the Time Lords. They create the rules. They can break the rules. I don't understand this. They're the ones that created the rules with the fixed points. They're the one that created the black holes. They're the one that created this. They could undo it. Just do it.
Also, I guess regenerating into a female isn't a big deal.
That was stupid too, because he didn't even know he was doing it. So I thought the Time Lords.
And he seemed like he was mainly
surprised.
Like
he was surprised.
Didn't he say he was? I thought he was a female before he was the general too.
No, he was surprised that he was a female.
Oh, okay.
Like he had no idea.
Okay, never mind. I remember.
So, did somebody influence that regeneration to turn him that way?
I don't know, but he was just like really nonchalant about it. I'm trying to think of what else happened.
I don't know, man.
You know, it's weird. I just don't like it when they say they're like billions of years in the future, but like they don't actually say what year they're at. You know, I hate it.
But it doesn't matter because they have no purpose now.
What do you think of the cameos from like the Weeping Angels and stuff?
There's a waste.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's
no purpose for that either.
Didn't they hype up the Weeping Angels being in it?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that was underutilized.
That was a Trenzalore thing. They pulled the same crap, which you sort of Weeping Angels, and it's like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, it is just like the Trenzalore thing.
It was a waste. Cybermen appear, and the Daleks are sort of waste.
I feel like the Trenzalore one was kind of worse though, because it was. At least we got full view of them in this.
I don't even like this thing because he should not look 4 billion years old to her by his eyes because he was a copy of himself or something or whatever. Everything kept getting reverted, where he shouldn't be 4 billion years. He should be like a day old, honestly. Even though that thing kept repeating, because he kept dying and undoing his death, so he should not be 4 billion years.
Because to him, even
he should only be a day.
Yeah, because even to him, it's not like he
a day, but he's been there 4 billion years.
Experienced it all.
Right.
Yeah.
So he should not look 4 billion years old.
Because if he would have experienced it all, he would have knew what to do every time instead of having to leave himself
remembered in the end, and then he kept punching the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't like that either, and I don't know what was whispered to them, and I don't know whatever. I don't know. This episode's giving me a headache.
No, actually, technically,
you've only watched it once so far, right?
Yeah. What did you say, Daniel?
Technically, it was 4 billion years because just think about it. If it was a real reset in the actual sense reset, then where did those skulls come from? Those were the Doctor's skulls. And if it was a real reset, then everything he did, all those skulls and everything he did would be reset as well. So
no, he's only a day old, dude. Dude, if they're skulls, then he's a different person than the skulls.
Yeah.
It's like Father's Day when he bumped into himself with Rose and the other one faded. Only it didn't fade.
Well, no. Well, technically, it's kind of like
It's a time loop.
It's like Voyager. Remember that episode of Voyager where like the ship kind of turned into 2 ships?
Yeah.
And in the end, Harry Kim was like, well,
yeah, so the other ship came aboard with the baby.
Harry Kim, and I'm not. So technically, this is a Doctor, and it isn't. The real Doctor died billions of years ago.
No, the way I see it is that all that stuff was done, right? Yeah. And everything got reset, even him appearing. But the only thing that didn't get reset was the diamonds, because he kept punching and making it bigger. So he should only be a day old.
Basically, it's him. It's still him, and the 4 billion years has passed. But his brain
is 1 day old.
His brain didn't experience all that.
It's 1 day. He's got the trauma of knowing that it is, but has no because it's a new body, a new That's just whatever. Yeah.
My
But
head
they made him
hurts.
crazy. They made him crazy because he knows that. So that's why he went crazy with Clara.
Yeah.
They tortured
So
him for 4 billion years.
where was the Shielder? Like she was like 5 minutes
I
before
don't
the
even
universe
care.
collapsed.
She's just chilling there. First of all, the thing is, the way I see it, say it gets to that point, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be another Big Bang, and then another universe is going to be created. It's not going to be like everything ends. It's like a circle of life. So if it gets to the end of time and everything goes out, then it's going to explode, and then you're going to have all new planets and all new stuff, and it's going to start up again. So I don't see there ever being an ending of anything.
And
So,
are there other immortals in other places, or did she say they all?
they're all dead. They're all dead.
Except for her.
Did they lose their immortality, or
I don't know. What happened to the
because
guy that had the chip with her? I guess he died.
because if Jack Harkness is the face of Bo, he
He
died.
died. Yeah. So.
But did he lose his immortality, or did he just get I don't know.
I don't even know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So like, what was the Shielder like beyond the year 100 trillion or something?
I don't even know. I don't even care.
She said she only had like
She
5
shouldn't
minutes left.
She shouldn't even been there.
Yeah, because she said she only had 5 minutes left until she
Yeah.
dies in hell or something.
Right.
I like
Whatever.
seeing the classic TARDIS though.
Right?
I like seeing the classic TARDIS console.
That was
Cool.
awesome. That was just awesome.
He didn't comment on the round things.
Yeah.
And Jenna Coleman's and Capaldi's acting is phenomenal.
Oh, phenomenal as always.
I will say that.
Amazing actor and actress. Yeah.
Like I said, I cried.
It's upsetting. I mean,
I get very emotional.
I love Peter Capaldi, and I love Jenna
Oh,
Coleman.
they're so fantastic.
She'll be
Yeah.
back. She'll be back.
Like, and having met her, I'm just like, I want to give you a hug.
She'll be back. I'm sure she'll be back. Maybe the opening two-parter.
So when are they going to start filming Series 10? Like in January or something?
No.
No, that's not for like another.
We already have something that took Doctor Who's time slot for
So-
the fall
Class.
of 2016.
Is that
No.
class?
No,
Wait,
we already have something that took the place of Doctor Who in August and September of next year. They already announced it.
What is it?
I forgot. Some other
Class.
sci-fi thing. No, it's
Oh.
not Class. I keep telling you, it's not Class.
It's not even Doctor Who related.
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So when are they going to start filming? Maybe this summer or something?
I really don't know.
Hmm.
I don't even know if we get anything like till late.
Oh.
Well, darn.
They may have something filmed, but they may not have nothing aired. They
Do
may wait
something
till
clever.
April. They may wait till April 2017.
Do something clever besides class. And that other thing.
Thank God for River Song, because
Yeah.
I'm pretty pissed with this finale. So thank God he brought River Song back to win me over and everybody else over, for that matter.
I thought that the finale was epic. It was cool.
Does Capaldi just want a break or what?
I don't know.
And that TARDIS, like that diner, was so cool. You know, it's like.
Well,
it's like-
Albert was right about that one. Albert called that one. I called the fact that the Doctor was going to get his mind erased weeks ago. Remember?
yeah.
And I called the fact. Well, I only got it partly right about him dethrowing the government, which he did. He threw Rassilon out of there. So
I mean, if Capaldi wants a break so bad, just... Well, they can't... I don't want him to recast him. I don't want a regeneration yet. They could... I don't know. I don't know, just do a season without Capaldi and give us Paul McGann.
not happening.
I know.
maybe Capaldi can regenerate.
I kind of lost all respect for the Sisterhood of Karn. They pissed me off.
I don't like them either.
They pissed me off in this one.
Why?
Yeah.
What did they do?
I don't like them. There's no reason for them.
Yeah, I've never liked them that much,
It's
really.
cool now. Now the Sisterhood of Karn is like
They don't
the
belong there. Even Rassilon's like, what are you doing here? They don't
but now
belong
the
there.
but now that they ejected the council, now the Sisterhood of Karn took their place, so it's cool.
Did they? Is that what the whole purpose is? That they're in part of Gallifrey now?
I think because
That's
the Doctor.
terrible.
I don't know how the Doctor banished the council.
No, he
Along
banished
with
Rassilon. No, Rassilon he just banished.
Yeah, well, really? Because he said like the
Was it
council can follow.
Oh, I don't know.
So now
No.
that his Sisterhood of Karn is like the head honchos of.
I don't like her. I
That
don't
was
like her.
awesome, though, how he was like, get off my planet.
Yeah, get out.
That was mean.
Yeah.
That was mean when the Doctor shot
That
the
was-
general.
oh.
I was like,
Don't get out.
Why did the Doctor shoot the general? He didn't have to.
I don't know. He just got crazy. I don't
Yo,
know.
he was pissed, yo. He's trying to save his girl.
Yo, man.
He could have killed her.
And if that's not your girlfriend, I don't know what is. I mean, you really went to the ends of the ends for that.
Yeah, and that's
What's that about? That's not even your wife, by the way.
that's why they really got rid of her, because she's messing with the River relationship.
Well, if you're going to do that for your best friend, I don't know what you're going to do for your wife.
Right?
Yeah, so get her out of the library.
I was very disappointed I didn't see Paul McGann, David Tennant, or the Valiard.
Forget about that. Forget
She's
about
out of the
Valiant. I
library.
didn't see that.
She's out of the library in the audio, right?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't the Valiard in
Got her out in the
Matrix?
audio.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, forget about the Valiant. Moffat just ended that too. He screwed that whole thing up too.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for the Valiard.
It's over about that now. 'Cause he was the key he had the Matrix key. So he's done with that too. That's done.
Yeah, they totally
They screwed that up too.
they totally like hyped up regeneration, and it was the general.
He didn't even know. Rassilon didn't even know how many regenerations they gave him. He's like, how many regenerations did we give you? Because I could shoot you all night.
Then who? So obviously he wasn't in charge of that.
Obviously he wasn't.
Then who?
You know what they should have did? They should have had the Clara on Gallifrey from the name of the Doctor be the one that gave him the regenerations, and they switched places. They would have the Clara from the Shade, the Clara, whatever, switch places with that Clara, and die in her place because she was a copy of Clara anyway.
That would have been a lot better.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to watch the first cast you guys did.
That's what I would have did. I would have had them put her into place. That's it.
All right, we need to hit up the BBC and get Joe in on this writing staff right now.
I would have had her in the episode and be like, yeah, by the way, I gave you regenerations. I gave you like.
They're gonna be like, why should we hire you? How, why are you so qualified? And then Joe's like, bam, my
First
books.
of all, if I ever work for Doctor Who, I would fix every friggin' plot hole there is. You know how long it would take me? It'd probably take me years.
It'd be awesome though.
Probably take me years to.
You would walk right into that office, smack Moffat in the face.
Science fiction.
It would take me a long time to clean up those holes. Before I could even write my own stuff, I would have to just.
Joe is the showrunner, 2016.
Yeah, right. That will interfere with my book plans, by the way.
Okay, after
I just made a video about that too. I got 14 more books coming from me. So.
Oh,
It's
dear
bad,
Lord,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
that's a lot.
Well, if you count that in 2 years, I released 10. Then
Maniac.
technically, it might not be that long, depending.
So you're lying? The Time Lord lies!
No, actually, I released 10 books in 2 years and 5 days.
Oh my.
So yeah.
Impressive.
So, well, I don't know if I could do that again, but if I could, then it wouldn't be like 10 years for 14 books, but okay.
Oh, there's my phone. Sorry, I was looking for my phone.
So, I'm not rating it. What are you rating it?
a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I think I'm going to have to
10.
watch it again.
Maybe
All right.
10.5 out of 10.
So,
I have to watch it again.
yeah. I have to watch it a couple times
It
to
was
be
just
fair.
so depressing.
It just got
Well,
weird.
now Clara's got billions and billions of years, so it's kind of a happy ending.
I don't
I
know what she's got.
love that part where the soldiers are like, it's like he's the one who won the time war, and then it's like that shot with that music, and he's just all badass.
But he's
And
the winner of the Time War.
like that was the stuff that was like really good. I was like, please
Yeah.
let the whole episode be this. Like,
Right, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then it got really like, what are those things in a basement? And it's
Yeah.
like, why isn't everything in everybody's basement? The Daleks' basement, this one's basement. What
It's
do
a
they got
Goosebumps
there?
episode.
Why
Get
do
out of the
all the
basement.
villains? Why do all the villains got stuff in the basement? What's going on there?
Right? Some of the most formidable foes.
I
reduced.
think the Daleks in the basement need to team up with those Time Lord thingies in the basement and just have a riot.
There you go.
There you go.
There
Now
you
we're
go.
going to see the Cybermen's basement. I want to see what's going on there.
That'd be, huh?
Also, every time somebody uses the word "me," I'm gonna be so confused now.
Right.
Be speculating as
Yeah,
to what
because when he
it's
said
Shilda.
me, when he said like when she said like who's out there, and he's like when someone knocked on the TARDIS, and they were like who's out there, and he's like me. I'm like,
And
oh
I
my
actually
God.
thought that was him because, like, he is.
Yeah, like Paul McGann is out there.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought too. I was so upset. I was like, no, not her.
You know what? I for some reason, I don't know why, but I thought that when he opened up and he went out there, we would see the Watcher from
Ooh.
from Legopolis and whatever. I honestly thought I was going to see that,
That would have been strange.
and I was disappointed. Obviously,
I don't know much about the Watcher.
well, he was the Doctor from the future.
I remember looking up stuff about it a while because I haven't seen all the
They
classics.
try to make an explanation now, but from my point of view, it's like, you know, he was the last incarnation because the Thalia was somewhere between its final and last, and I think it was like the Watcher was, you know how like the Master in his last regeneration was all falling apart, like the Deadly Assassin.
Isn't that what the Watcher looked like?
The Watcher was the opposite, like heavenly.
But
Like
still,
he was all white and like ghostly, angel-like. That's what the Doctor was.
I also
And then
thought
he kind of regenerated him to himself, so he's kind of like he's probably reliving his life with whatever.
Yeah, I also thought because I knew Ashilda was going to be in the episode. And when the Dalek says "exterminate me," I totally thought that was talking about Ashilda at first, but then I saw the rest of it.
I would have had that Dalek be Oswin.
That's what I thought first.
They would have plucked Oswin out of the, you know.
Oh, that would have been chaos.
So much stuff they could have did.
See, the way I would have done it was like, you know, when the Doctor said me, I assumed it was another Doctor too. So I would have made it like maybe he went out there and we saw like a future Paul McGann Doctor, and he would have been like at the end of the universe. That would have been cool.
They could have made the whole Clara that was in Face the Raven a shade Clara. Like she could have replaced the other Clara, just like Bonnie did in Zygon episode. And then our Clara would have been fine, but they ruined that whole thing.
Yeah.
That stupid tattoo on. Oh, I still have the tattoo on my back neck. Didn't the Time Lords invent that thing anyway?
I don't know.
So they could have just. I don't know. That's just dumb. It's very confusing. Because why would you hire a hybrid if you're afraid of hybrids?
Ah, Moffat.
Right? Why would you hire a hybrid? Why would you hire a hybrid if you're deathly afraid of this prophecy of the hybrid? They made it that it was the Daleks in them, but they didn't even know what the Daleks were because even the Doctor didn't know who the Daleks were when he left Gallifrey. He met them afterwards.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because he could have known what they were. I don't
No,
know.
he didn't. If you watch classic Doctor Who, he met the Daleks afterwards, after he ran away. You're muted, Bill.
In the year 2200.
No, Daniel.
No.
Sorry. My grandpa walked in right as I was like.
Oh, okay.
He was like, "What are you doing?"
So Moffat's messing around with classic Who. The Daleks came after he left Gallifrey. He didn't know of the Daleks.
I need to go back and watch more classic, man.
Yeah, they try to screw around, but
I
that's
like me
not.
some Peter Davison.
Yeah.
The celery.
That's right, man. Nobody can wear it better.
Nope,
That's
nope,
right.
nope. No, sir.
They may try, but they fail. Yeah. All right. That's my prescription for everybody. Watch Classic Who, please.
Yeah. Is there anything else I'm not thinking of about the episode?
Well, I could explain to you what I did like. One thing about it, when they extracted her,
Yeah.
right? They did that to the second Doctor. They extracted him before they forced him to regenerate, and he had a whole bunch of adventures where he restored his companion's memory. Okay, and then the Sixth Doctor encountered him in an episode called Two Doctors.
Oh, yeah.
And
I've seen parts of that.
and the Sixth Doctor did not have a memory of a remote control because when he was put back into his body, like back into his time, whatever, all that stuff, all those secret missions he did was erased.
Oh.
So he could have been the second Doctor for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Whoa.
And
Isn't that how they explain the age thing?
yes, and also that it makes sense that Clara is doing the same thing. Clara is probably going to have like 100 or 200 adventures.
One of them in my bedroom.
And then she goes and faces them.
I mean, there's no pink on my couch, but
Danny Pink. Where's Danny Pink? I don't know. You know what would be funny if a whole new timeline is created because the Doctor was never the Doctor. Because Clara never met the futuristic descendant of Danny Pink because they never had a kid. So then you have a universe where the Doctor's an evil war minister, the Minister of War. The Doctor could be the Minister of War because he became
that'd be
a soldier.
insane.
He became a soldier rather than Doctor.
Oh, so he created another universe. That's cool.
That could be. I mean, they could technically if Clara doesn't return to face the Raven, time's fracturing already. So.
He's done time fractures all the time.
That's what the Doctor said. Yeah. So.
No, I'm just kidding.
So. All right, gang. So on that note, it's late. So we're gonna get out of here. We'll probably be back tomorrow and do some shows.
Are you about to go to sleep?
No, I'm probably gonna grab a snack and do a little writing, and then.
I watched Ash vs. Evil Dead.
That's what I could watch. Thank you. Now I got it taped. I can go watch that. All right. Take care. Bye for now.
Cool.